Hello everyone, welcome to the Highway Survey and Design class. In this lesson, we will talk about medians. In urban roads, medians are commonly used and can be seen everywhere. In high-grade highways, medians are also a necessary component, effectively separating opposing traffic. Medians not only separate the flow of traffic in different directions, they can also be used to plant flowers, shrubs, or set up anti-glare screens to prevent glare from the headlights of oncoming vehicles. They also beautify the road and environment, serve as a location for highway signs and other traffic management facilities, and can be used as safety islands for pedestrians. The roadside strips next to the median can also guide the driver's viewing line. For highways with 4 or more lanes, medians should be set up for speed, safety, and driving comfort. It's worth noting that the central reservation and median are different. Medians include the central reservation and the roadside strips on both sides, covering a broader area. So, is the wider the width of the median, the better? The width of the median is determined by the lateral clearance outside the travel lane, and the width of facilities such as guardrails, plants, anti-glare screens, and bridge piers at highway intersections needed to prevent vehicles from entering the opposing lane. The wider the median, the more apparent its function and the easier it is to maintain. However, in areas where land resources are precious, it is difficult to use wider medians. So in China, narrow medians are generally used, typically between 2 to 4.5 meters. The specification lists the general and minimum values for the median, central reservation, and left roadside strip, and the design should refer to the specification for selection. Of course, medians are generally kept the same width, but sometimes they may vary in width due to special terrain. How should they be set up? Generally, the length of the widening transition should be consistent with the length of the transition curve, maintaining a gradual change within the length of the transition curve. Of course, for particularly wide medians, wider than 4.5 meters, it is more appropriate to set the widening transition section on a horizontal curve section with larger radii. When we drive on highways and need to make a U-turn, we need to find an opening in the median to turn around. The location for U-turns must be set in sections with good visibility and should not be spaced too far apart. People-oriented, the minimum spacing should not be less than 2 kilometers, and the length of the opening L should not exceed 40 meters. Movable guardrails should be set up at the openings, especially in front of and behind facilities such as interchanges, tunnels, long bridges, and service areas. There are 2 types of openings: semicircular and bullet-shaped. Medians narrower than 3 meters use a semicircular shape. Openings wider than or equal to 3 meters use a bullet shape. Can you notice any differences in the medians in these 2 pictures? Observant students will notice that the height of the median is different from the road surface, one being lower and the other higher. These are the 2 typical forms of medians, concave and convex. Medians wider than 4.5 meters are suitable for the concave form. The characteristic of the concave form is that the sides of the central reservation are leveled with the road surface, but the middle is recessed for drainage. Conversely, medians narrower than or equal to 4.5 meters are suitable for the convex form. The convex form uses curbstones to create a barrier higher than the road surface. Most of the freeways that have been built so far adopt the convex shape. The choice of median form in design should be based on the width of the median and actual conditions. A median of a certain width can be used for greening, beautifying the road, and increasing green space, adding a bright color to highway design. At night, it can also play an anti-glare role, thereby ensuring driving safety. Therefore, medians have a significant impact on improving driving speed, safety, and comfort, and we should carefully maintain and make full use of this small area. That is the content of this lesson. Thank you all.